Hi. You're on the cam.
Oh, okay. Are people in there?
No. 7 people.
Okay.
Might have to get close.
13.
Oh, but nobody can hear, probably. So we're experiencing some technical difficulties. We're getting everything set up. We just wanted to start live and let you guys know what's going on. So just hang out for another 2 minutes while we figure out what's going on. Get the audio fixed here, too.
They can hear, they said.
Yeah, but we're going to do some riding, so we're hoping we'll get the microphones working.
Here, a look at the bikes. So today we have the E-trike out. E-trike, there's the battery right there. And if you have any questions, you can start typing them in so we can get ready. Why don't we just start?
You want to just start?
Yeah, everyone
All right.
can hear us.
All right, cool. So, should we just give your phone to Nate?
Yes.
Let's do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 54 people in.
All right, cool. I'm going to take this earbud out. We don't need it. Or it's not going to do anything, right?
Right. I'm guessing.
We'll just go close.
Okay, cool. So, here we are. 630 corporate headquarters. We're going to do some e-bike test riding today, so if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. Nate's going to try to relay the messages to us as we go. We've also got some other bikes, sneak peek, 2 new bikes that we released, non-electric, we want to show you guys today. And first look at 630 helmets. This is actually a sample, but Alana's got the helmet that we're going to be releasing here. Hopefully we'll have them in stock end of this year. We're going to have those to match different colorways of the bikes. So
Are the E-trikes available now?
So we've got E-trikes coming. We're just going to jump right in. Let's just get to this. So the E-trike, oh, and then also we got the new 630 Volkswagen bus in the backdrop
Oh
here.
yeah, they want the bus.
We're going to get that branded and drive around California, coming to a city by you, pop-up e-bike shop. So the E-trikes are coming in. I do believe they're on the water right now, so don't quote me on this, but I think we will have them in the next 30 days. Limited quantities, 15 of each color, the navy, cream, teal, matte black. So if you're waiting on the electric trikes, pre-order now, because again, only 60 total coming in this first batch. Next batch, I'm not sure when they're going to arrive. So, but here it is. We finally got a working model. We had some issues, and this is it. So let's pull this baby up front here. All right. So we'll start off with the electric tricycle, 250 watt front motor. So on the trikes, it's typically the motors are in the front on the front hub just because it's a little bit easier. You could do see my train of thought. You could do the mid-drive motor too, but it's going to drive the cost up. So the front hub motor is usually enough power. It's 250 watts, but on the trikes with balancing and things like that, I think it's best that you limit the power to 250. We're experimenting with some more powerful ones with passengers, things like that. So you've got 250 watt, got your battery right here. It's good to have it in the middle for the center of gravity, things like that. And just turn it on right here. I'll show the screen, pretty basic. And then I'm gonna let Alana demo this one for him.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
It's nice. The thing that I like about the trike is you don't have to worry about balancing when you get on, and you can just sit on it. So yeah, I'll do a loop. One thing to remember is that you have to make wide turns or else you'll tip over. Okay, here we go.
So remember too, you can do pedal assist, or you can do full throttle.
They love the bus.
Why don't you show them some full throttle? And if you guys want, we have some YouTube videos on how to properly turn on a trike. Alana may need to watch her own video just to brush up. Maybe if we have time, we could take the trike up the hill outside the office and show you guys how that thing performs. But we do actually have a video on YouTube of the electric trike, and I take it up hills. I'll hop on too, just so they can see.
Okay.
I'm 220 pounds, so, you know, obviously, if you're gonna be carrying passengers and things, you might need more power. But even for me, and top speed that I've hit on the trike's been about, with pedal assist, I've hit about 15, 16. With just the throttle, I'm usually at about 13, 14 miles an hour. I think Alana could get going much faster though, because again, I'm heavier. So let's see.
I guess I could have gone that way.
How's the trike on your knees?
It's so light on your knees, on your body in general. I think it's like the easiest wheeled thing to ride, trike or bike.
So yeah, I hit about 12 miles an hour with just the throttle. And then the pedal assist, you can get going much faster. But again, I don't know if Alana, you want to try. Just try going full throttle.
That way?
That way, and just see what your top speed is.
I'm gonna look around.
They want to see the big basket.
Good for dogs. We have a video where we show a dog in the basket.
They want to see it uphill.
89 viewers. If you guys stick around, what we'll do at the end is we'll do an uphill ride. We'll have Nate follow along. I'll take the trike, and Alana will take another bike. So we'll do that after we kind of show the full lineup.
Will a golden retriever fit?
I think so. Sitting, not laying down.
We'll need to do a dog demo.
Yeah, we should do a dog demo. You hit 13?
There, reconnected.
Okay, we're back. We're back. So Alana said she hit 13 miles an hour
Without pedaling.
without pedaling. So you're going to be at about 13 to 15 without pedaling, and then, you know, pedaling probably 15 comfortably and faster depending on, you know, how hard you work your legs. So
What does 630 stand for?
So 630 is the area code where I grew up in Illinois, suburbs of Chicago. 630, the number. All right, let's see. You want to go through the rest of the bikes,
Let's do it.
or do they want to
What
see
do-
the bus?
Let's see.
Okay, well, we'll take you down the line. So we got our EVRYjourney, men's, women's, and then our around the block. We just picked out a couple colors. So EVRYjourney is available in 250, 500, in a whole slew of colors. This is the teal for women's. This is the men's denim honey. This is the around the block men's, the brick, and then women's pine melon. So now the standard bikes are 500 watt rear mount motors. You can get going much faster.
What color trikes will you have?
For the E-trikes, we're just gonna have our standard color palette: cream, teal, navy, matte black. Back half of 2022, we're gonna expand the color range, but it's gonna take a long time. Our lead time right now from the factory is about 10 months. With COVID going on and the bike demand, things are catching up a lot, but still very long lead time, so introducing new colors is really, really challenging.
Alright, full throttle?
Oh, just whatever. Just show them around the bike a little bit. Oh, or just take off and don't show them anything.
Is it safe to attach a wagon for small kids?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. We've done it.
And
All right,
then the bike weight?
Bike weight with everything's about 70 pounds. So it's definitely a lot heavier than a standard bike. You can take the battery off, that'll remove about 8 pounds. But it is an aluminum frame, which helps a little bit with the overall weight.
The helmets will be coming soon.
Question or statement?
They were asking when it's coming.
Oh. So we just placed the order to the factory. I'm thinking, what month is it? August. I'm hoping middle of November. Hoping. So we'll see, cross our fingers, before 2022.
How about the trike weight?
Ooh,
That's a great question.
yeah.
And honestly, I don't know.
So, yeah. I'll tell you if it's a lot heavier or just a little heavier.
That's something, you know what, we'll post that in the comments later. We'll throw the trike on a scale and we'll figure that out, because I'd be curious myself, and we can let you know. But, you know, like, here, let's see. I mean, it's not terrible, you know, I mean, I don't know in terms of bringing it up and down stairs, but if I had to guess, I mean, maybe 70, 80 pounds. It's not too bad, actually.
How would you travel with a trike?
That's an excellent question.
Trike there.
That'd be a great video we should make, actually. To be honest with you, I don't have too many thoughts on the top of my head about that. But one thing I'm thinking is you can get those racks that are sort of suited for electric scooters. You know, they're a little more industrious, like a tow hitch rack that has a flat bed on it, and you can put it on there. But other than that, I think using the trike as your transportation is going to be the best bet to get to wherever you're riding. But what's so funny?
Kara said, tough questions.
All right.
This is the teal.
Okay, let's show right here. So, 500 watt motor in the rear. You're gonna get top speed of about 20 full throttle, and you can hit anywhere from 25 to 30 with just pedaling and the assistance of the motor. And actually today we're gonna make a video about how fast do the bikes go. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel. And don't forget, download the 630 pedaling app, log your rides, be a part of the community. If you have your bike, it's a lot of fun. If you don't have your bike, join the app. You can actually see how other people are riding their bikes, and you'll see the different models if you're curious how many miles you can go, things like that. So, back to the bike. Battery's gonna last you about anywhere from 15 to 50 miles on a single charge. I know that's a huge range, but it depends on, are you doing full throttle? If you're doing full throttle, you're gonna get anywhere from 10 to 20 miles. If you're doing pedal assist, you're gonna get anywhere from 15, 20 miles to up to 50 miles, depending how are you riding it, what are the conditions, what sort of surfaces are you riding on, how much does the rider weigh, what are the wind conditions. There's so many variables involved in the length you're gonna get out of a charge. The one thing I've noticed, if you have an electric car or you've ever ridden an electric bike, what's so funny? Okay. You start to learn strategies on how to properly ride to extend the battery length. And the same's true on an e-bike. Taking your foot off, like stop pedaling down hills, how you preserve it, you know, when you ride, pedal, things like that. Nate and I did a video on the EVRYjourney e-bike 500 watt, and I made it 21 miles, I think, right? You can check out the video on our YouTube channel. I made it 21 miles through some seriously hilly conditions with throttle only. So it can be done. So yeah, and you can take the battery on and off easily. We got the keys here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and show that.
They want to know the helmet price.
Wow, helmets. Hot commodity. It's going to be somewhere between $20 to $30. Maybe 25 is the target price point.
How do the electronics do with water?
So general, light rain should be fine. I wouldn't recommend riding through a monsoon or anything with it, but most of the electronics and cables are encapsulated into covering, so they're not going to be exposed to the elements. So I'll show you really quick with the battery. Just turn the key, out it pops. Now the beauty of this is you can bring this inside with you, charge it in your house at night, in your office. You can also buy second batteries from us, third batteries, so you want to go on a super long ride, put this in your backpack, and double the length you can go. Hopefully, battery technology will improve so they'll last longer. Then you just slide this on. You're in. That's it.
How would you describe an e-bike to someone new to e-bikes?
Okay. Well, how would you describe an e-bike? I mean, it's just a bicycle with the capability of electric propulsion, basically, is what it is. I mean, what we've tried to do with our e-bikes is keep them as much bicycle looking as possible. What you're seeing now in the e-bike space is a lot of people getting crazy with their interpretation of electric bikes. But we truly try to make our bikes just look like a bicycle with the ability to have electric assistance. And the choice is yours. That's the beauty of an e-bike. The choice is yours. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Here, as an example, you can pop the battery out. I know this sounds like, so Alana, just ride the bike. Normal. You turn them. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, turn the motor off, but no, she's not. I mean, just ride a little bit. I mean, she can ride it like normal, and you would hardly notice that it's an electric bike. Yeah, you have the rack, but you can also put stuff on the rack. I mean, do you feel like it's that difficult? Yeah. So. You know what you should do is open the 630 pedaling app, and then you could like see how fast you're going without the battery. But yeah.
Does having a throttle versus pedal assist make this a class 2 or 3?
So ours are class 2 e-bikes with the throttle. Yeah. I do think that the whole wow, that camera's close. I do think that the whole classification system is so convoluted, and it's very hard to distinguish upon sight what actually is a class 1, class 2, class 3. The other thing about it, and I don't know, with the interpretation of the laws, but you don't have to use the throttle. So, you can take it somewhere and just use pedal assist. So the question I always have is, does that make it okay then,
Let's show them the display.
Okay.
Well, and also for someone who isn't familiar with pedal assist, it's basically when you start pedaling, the motor kicks in and gives you a little boost. So our e-bikes have 5 levels, 1 being the lightest, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's just how much of a boost you want as you're pedaling. And so that just feels like a little kick. And then the throttle doesn't require any pedaling at all. Just push it and your bike will go.
Cool. So, EVRYjourney women's. So here's another one. Now this is another fan favorite. This is our fat tire EVRYjourney, 500 watt, and 4-inch super wide tires. We did a live last time where I tried to ride it on the sand. It cannot be ridden. So let me take that back. Normal loose sand beaches, it's not going to happen. To do something like that, you're going to need like a car tire size width to take on sand. So I don't care what e-bike you have, if it's a 4-inch tire, it's not riding through loose pack sand. Hard pack sand, no problem. Good for trail riding. Also good if you just want a super cushy ride. These big tires are going to absorb all the cracks, crevices, bounces, things like that. And for balance, having the bigger tire, more rubber on the road is just going to make balancing a lot easier. So, Alana, why don't you do a little demo?
Sure.
You want it down a little? Yeah, let's put it down a little. 95 people?
Yep.
Oh. Where's everyone from?
I guess I'll throttle first. Throttle around.
We have a Seattle.
Oh, what bike? The person from Seattle in REI. Do you have a 630? Tires are boss. Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Boston.
Boston. Love it.
Another Massachusetts. 15 miles per hour.
One thing you do have to keep in mind with the fat tires is you will drain the battery a little quicker because it's pulling a lot more weight. There's more friction on the road. And so that's the biggest thing. But other than that, it's super fun bike. Looks super cool. And again, like don't think that it's just for off-roading. It's just gonna make the ride very cushiony, like you're on balloon tires, so it's pretty cool.
I love using this like just in the city. I like using this just in the city because our pavement in LA is always super cracked, and so you pretty much don't have to worry about all the bumps and cracks with the fat tire. And plus, we turn a lot of heads when we use this bike. Like at least one person every time we take it out asks us about it.
If you have any questions, shoot them in the chat. We can answer them.
Someone wanted to see an e-bike rack.
Oh, we have one. So video coming soon. We just attached,
Bring a bike.
Justin's got it. We just attached this tow rack to our car. So the neat thing about this is that the bike sits on top.
Do you guys just
so
get the
it's a
rack
little
too?
easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ceres?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ceres.
Spare no expense.
Ceres Freedom. So
Can we just pop this baby in there?
we might have to adjust these, but put the
I think do the outside. Oh yeah.
bike goes facing that way. It's adjusted for the women's everything.
What's this rack rated at weight-wise, did they say?
60 pounds per bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you'd be okay if you took the batteries off and put these on the rack.
So this goes on the frame.
Well, let's just, I mean, we're just kind of,
Let's just try it out.
let's just throw it over there. Oh, where are you going?
Behind.
Oh,
You want to go in front?
well, I'll keep it simple here for the folks at home.
There you go.
So then strap the tires in here, and then you would adjust this middle piece to go below the frame tube here. It slides in.
Jennifer said UCLA colors.
Oh, you're going to put it down there.
Yeah, because it only goes up to here.
I see. Yeah, I mean, if you're doing any kind of consistent riding where you're taking a bike, especially an e-bike with you, definitely try to get a hitch rack put on your car. Most cars can have a hitch rack installed on them, and I don't think it's that expensive. Maybe $200-300 to install the hitch, depending. In fact, I have a friend who has a Tesla, the Model 3. He even got a hitch rack put on that, and it just makes, you can see like how easy this rack is. You know, especially other people talk about with the cruiser frames, the ones where you put the bikes on the rack, those can be challenging with the curved tube. So if you can get something like this, it's super ideal. It makes it really, really easy to bring your bike places.
Yeah. This rack was $340. The dealership installed the tow hitch, but a lot of people in our peddlers group have gone to U-Haul to have it installed, and I think it's pretty.
Oh, really? Have they?
Mm-hmm. They said it's like not too expensive.
All right, next bike.
I can do
This is gonna fall off.
Just leave it there.
Just leave it. Can you get it off yourself? I was gonna say, people want to know. Can you get it off on your own?
Maybe if it was on the front trays.
Okay. Well, and then here's the around the blocks. Same thing, 500 watt motor, pedal assist, full throttle. So we're moving towards all 500 watt for the next round of e-bikes. And we do have 250 watts now, but everything we're demoing today. So if you're maybe not sure you want as much power, what's going on?
Can
wanted
Dusty
to-
demonstrate how to put on the helmet?
Really? Helmets. How to put it on?
This is from Jeff.
All right, cool. So actually, that's going to be the helmet. So
Here. Well, should I demonstrate?
yeah, we can show them. So here's the inside of the helmet. Should have done this Facebook Live helmets. All right.
It has this.
Yeah, so this is the adjuster. So there's going to be two sizes, large and medium. Basically, just put it on.
If you have a small head, you're out of luck.
And then just dial that in. There you go. This one's a sample. The helmet's gonna be her exact helmet with these air pockets. Mine was a sample.
And different colors.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the cream, the teal, the navy, black, periwinkle blue, the ash amber. If you guys are super curious to see it, go over, join the Peddlers group in Facebook, and I'll drop in our design files of the different helmet colors if you guys want to see what they look like from a mock-up standpoint. So I'll do that later today. You can check it out and like those. So do we want to do a ride demo and take them up the hill?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Pedro was saying he rides a step through, and it's not just for women. So you want to demonstrate this?
Sorry, what are we doing?
The step through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
so,
unisex.
That's correct. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll show you the new bikes, then stick around. We'll do a little uphill demonstration of the e-bike, show you how easy it is. But I want to show you two new models that are just released live on the website right now. First is our EVRYjourney internal 7-speed. So the gears are now inside the rear hub, contained in there, simple, less cables, easy shifting. You can actually just shift as you're standing here. Super light, super light. And easy to ride. So let me just do a quick demo. Alright, so like all you do is shift. It's really easy. expensive than the external. It's newer technology, much cleaner. I'll say less maintenance, super easy to ride. Available now, so if you're interested in the EVRYjourney non-electric, these are here in stock now. We actually only have about, I want to say 50 of these, so we're going to start making more of these over time because it's really, really clean and easy.
And then like tuning it.
So tuning, you don't really have to tune it. They should come pre-tuned. If they don't, there's a couple tricks and tips. We're making a video on it to dial it in, but they should just stay tuned. You know, that's the beauty of it, is there's a lot less that can go wrong with the internal hub. But again, a little more expensive, but I think in the long term, you'll see the value in it. So.
Are we selling bikes right now from the store?
So then we've got this is the new one right here called this is called the Easy Boarding. So this one is a unisex, super cool frame, super light. We'll get you the weights on this, but very easy to lift up, transport. Now this is a good example of, to bring this on a car rack, you either need the extender pole put on a rack or have a rack like we just showed you, where you can set it in the trays. But this thing is awesome. So it still has the forward pedaling design, where the pedals are moved forward. But, so you're gonna get the same riding position as the EVRYjourney, but truly the lowest step through height you're gonna find anywhere on the market for a traditional geometrically set up bike. I mean, as easy as literally put your leg through. And you can see, comparing this to the EVRYjourney, like that's significantly lower. We can get some exact measurements on that if you're curious, but I'm guessing about 8 inches lower. So if you were interested in the EVRYjourney setup, you can see though in terms of the seat positions and the angles, it's the same. The crank and the forward pedaling. The EVRYjourney might have a little bit more forward pedaling, it looks like, but still the same premise with the seat back. And just really as simple as you're on. So, and actually, and I don't want anyone to get too excited, but this is coming in an e-bike either end of this year or early 2022. So super easy on and off, be awesome for an e-bike. Cool. Should we do a ride demo?
Let's do it. With the trike?
Yeah. Lana's actually a customer. What are you gonna ride?
This one right here, the brick.
Okay, ready when you are.
Okay. Let's show them how easy that is.
Super easy. Undo the latch, bring the seat up, and clamp it back down. Okay. Ready?
Someone asked if you can ride a wheelie on the EVRYjourney.
My liability insurance and life insurance doesn't cover that.
He says he can do it. Chris says he can do it.
Chris can do it?
Yep.
All right. Without us advising you, do it and send us a video. Don't get hurt. isn't going. So the trike.
Hold on, let me. And Chris is 61. He could wheelie as a 61-year-old.
That's impressive. Good job. So the trike, you actually have to turn the pedal assist level higher to get faster on the throttle. So now. Incline. We've done this hill before. Let's just go across the street here. Alright, you want me to go in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, now.
Oh wait, let me
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Did you even turn in there?
Yeah.
Here we go. Full throttle trike. Or sorry, pedal assist. Okay. So Nate right now is just doing throttle on the e-bike. I'm doing pedal assist. Pretty easy though. I mean, again, this is a relatively serious hill, I would say, don't you?
Yep. What level pedal assist?
I'm on 5 right now. Keep in mind, this is only a 250 watt. Nate's on a 500 watt. But I'd have to believe most people are not going to be going up hills like this on the trike. So, not really exerting myself too much. There we have it. You show the downhill? I mean, I don't think I could have even made it up this hill on a normal trike. Alright. Let's do a little swap.
A bike swap?
Yeah. I'll show. Is it a rollway? Alright, let's do this hill. So now I'll show you then what? Now with the 500 watt, I mean, you literally barely have to pedal to get yeah, on the regular e-bikes, it's so much power that you could literally do nothing. On the trike coming up steep hills, you definitely have to at least pedal, but it's going to take a lot of the strain off. Any other questions?
They just love the trike.
E-trike. How many people with us?
We have 94.
Sticking around. So we'll head back to the office and then we'll give you a quick Volkswagen bus tour. That's the trike. We just keep in mind that this trike's been in the warehouse for many, many months. And then we'll do the giveaway. Alana will run that. And then if you want to see the Volkswagen bus, we'll show you a quick video of the ride.
Can I switch with you? What is Dusty's favorite bike?
Honestly, I love all the bikes, truthfully, but my favorite color combination is the ash amber EVRYjourney. The gray with the orange is my absolute favorite. And I also love the cream and the orange, the EVRYjourney, or all the bikes that come in that. But
Do you have a regular trike in the office?
we do. They want to see regular trike?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. Rider, ample braking power.
What kind of brakes? I do not know.
It's actually a rear. It's like a axle brake, like a roller brake. But I just hit 21 miles an hour on the downhill, and the brakes performed fine. I was actually myself a little curious how that would do. So again, I'm 220 coming down that hill, which was pretty steep, and 21 miles an hour, and the brakes held up. So that's good to know. Interesting smells in the air.
Very interesting. Okay.
For what, me?
Potentially, yeah. Do you know if we have any sounds here?
We have this one. Just this one. Okay, you want to come see the trike really quick? Or do they want to see the Volkswagen bus?
They want to see both. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 1973 VW. Just picked it up recently. Not too bad a shape. Drives like a dream.
Oh, the speedometer.
Got some stuff in here, a new shipping table.
Can you fit a bike in there?
Yeah, of course. got our beach gear too. Car seat for the little ones. I'm gonna open that up. Oh, it's locked. This has actually become my daily driver. All right, let's show them the trike. First, so we're going to the corporate office under a little construction. So, truth be told, we had to use the basket from the regular trike for the E-trike. So here's the trike. You can see it's the same, basically just no motor. And these are in stock and available right now for purchase. And these are pretty light. These are all aluminum. And these are just some other bikes. They want to see the warehouse?
They want an open house for the new office.
Well, here's our warehouse. Tools, different bikes. We have some competitors' bikes. Don't tell the competitors. Doing some analysis, just parts, random old bikes. Here, we can take them upstairs. So for anyone that can come out to California, maybe we can set up a merch room visit.
How many employees?
Only about 8 in the U.S. Here's all the t-shirts and sweatshirts. Go to sixthreezero.com now, get your shirt, sweatshirt. Keychains.
Let's just show them the...
So little by little, we're fixing it up. Maybe we'll do some open house, visit the headquarters one of these days.
All right,
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go down and meet Alana for the giveaway.
let's do it.
All right.
Giveaway. Yeah.
Okay, time for the giveaway.
101 people.
101 people. Let's see how many entered. So I'll give you a minute. I'm setting my timer right now. A minute to get your last entry in if you haven't entered yet. And don't double enter because we erased the double entries. So it looks like we have, wow, 147 people. Okay, 41 seconds left. I was going to say, let's get in the shade, but there's no shade. Okay, 24 seconds. Still 147, so we don't have any like procrastinators. Oh,
many live viewers?
102.
5, 4.
Is the e-bike hard to assemble?
We got it.
It's actually not too difficult. The e-bikes are no more difficult than normal bikes, honestly, because most of it comes pre-built. And we do have videos you can watch to check out the assembly. But yeah, you don't have to worry about any of the electronics. You just put the battery in. Actually, our bikes come with the batteries already in, so it's super easy.
Okay.
We do have a red right here.
Red?
You just said you have a red.
I would consider that like orangish.
So the giveaway is not for an e-bike, right? It's for a normal bike.
It's for an around the block. It has to be an around the block that's in stock. Okay, one second. Just getting rid of all the double entries.
Kara says that is orange.
What, this?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
that's-
you're colorblind. Nate is also colorblind.
No, that's Kara.
I know, maybe you're colorblind.
Oh, maybe I'm colorblind?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anything's
so
possible.
146 people after eliminating the doubles, and I'm gonna tap to spin. Ready?
Spin it.
Spin it to win. Thanks to everyone for entering. Here we go. Anticipation is killing Augusta.
John Croak, you're our winner. So we have your email address. I'll send you an email. You can pick out your bike and we'll get that shipped over to you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure to download the app to see ride photos and track your rides and get on the leaderboard. It's a lot of fun. And join our pedalers group. Post your questions. If you want to see, we had a lot of requests for the E-trike, so if there's any other bikes you want to see next time, we do the live once a month, so just let us know.
Tell them about your weight loss journey.
Oh yes, and if you want to see how I lose 10 pounds using only an e-bike, check out our YouTube channel. We have 3 episodes up, and we have the last episode coming soon where I do the big reveal. But it's a lot of fun, and that's it.
Oh, and I just want to say I'm just going to call out my family members all watching at home. Kara, Joey, Jeff. For anyone else watching, if you like the video, thumbs up it, because they're all giving me slack at home. So you guys get on here and do live. But anyways, thanks for watching. Download the app, subscribe to the YouTube, and yeah, join us next time. Hopefully we'll do mystery location next month. So don't forget, your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.
Bye.